Hello, everyone. Hello there. Like I said, Venus. Hey there, Kick. Welcome to Ace Combat X, an entry that. So here's the thing. Like I said, there are three entries. There are entries in this series that I consider to be criminally underrated, in no small part because people always talk about the holy trinity of 4, 5, and 0, and those three happen to be this one, the three that I always point to people. Yes, Ace Combat Segs. Speaking of, take a look at that X. Is it just me, or does that look familiar? I wonder. Hey there, big guy for you. That seems a little bit sussy to me. I don't know about you, but it seems a bit odd, a bit suspicious, a bit... I might even say, sus. But no, we're going into it though. Like I said.
Okay, let's begin the briefing. Operator Eugene Solano.
God damn it, Kick. Oh no. What kind of clusterfuck of redeems have you done here? Oh no. What the fuck is that combination though?
We've got news that an invading LASAP squadron
So,
has just
seems like
taken off from the Puna Plains.
I broke my phone and I am watching this from a Motorola E5. I will
it looks like the enemy has gotten a little Griffith squadron. Prepare.
So
the enemy squadron, please protect this base. If everything goes well, we should be able to get... All right. Please, one final thing. During combat, my codename will be Crux. I will keep you up to date.
So it seems like starting us off with the standard Ace Combat first mission, where we have to intercept some bombers. Nothing really special there. And standard starting plane, F4 Phantom. Look at that though. We actually get a choice of special weapons. Man. Yeah, the PSP has not aged well. I'll just say that much though. That is one thing I will definitely admit right off the bat.
Maintain your present course. Do you see the enemy
Like,
formation on your radar?
damn.
Loud and clear. We're coming up on the enemy from behind, just like we... You can let the escorts go. Just make sure you take out all bombers. We'll show them what we got. After all, we're brilliant pilots. Isn't that right, Captain?
Come on. Whoa, I keep forgetting that that's how that works. I keep forgetting that's the button. You increase the resolution. I think there's also, on top of that big guy, I think there is also a texture pack for this. I may have actually downloaded it. I want to see if I can get it to work. Cause I set it, I installed it, but I don't know if I ever told it to actually use it. That's the thing, right? But I forgot if I told it to use the textures or not. Because I said I actually got a high resolution texture pack for this, but I don't know if it's using it or not, and I don't know how to tell it whether or not how to tell. Let me look at this real quickly, because there should be a way of doing this. How does this work? Texture replacement pack. Open the zip file. Okay. Whatever. It should be using it. Okay. It should be using that. Random robot using VTuber posted a video that made me cry. 10 out of 10 acting. What the hell are you talking about, Parasitus?
You shouldn't be wasting. Finish the job.
God, I keep forgetting. What are the buttons for this? Like, what are the controls here? I'm actually trying to remember what the actual controls here are, because it has been so long since I ever played any of these PSP games. I've ever touched a PSP game. Ah, looking cooler. I'll take a look at that after stream then, Parasitas. I'll take a look at that after stream, but yeah, I'll have a look at that later.
One bomber down.
Let's see, how many are left? That's an escort. That's an escort. Doesn't matter. We can go for them if we really, really want to be greedy, but they don't really matter right now, especially because I have been fucking up and letting the bombers through because muscle memory keeps killing me. There we go.
Where the hell is our escort?
2 bombers left. 2 bombers left. Go, 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 go. Good tone, good tone, good tone. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Use the rudder to kick over. And coming for the finishing shot. Ah! Almost had it there. Almost had it there. Come back over, come back over, come back over. Keep using the rudder here to kick ourselves over. And we are lined up. Bomber down, bomber down. Go for the next group. No for the next group. 2 left. They gave it. Yes, they did give me the F4 napalm. I don't understand it either. I don't understand why either. It's like, okay, no. Okay, yes, they gave the F4 napalm. I thought you were saying that. I thought you were saying they gave me the F4 with napalm as the starting aircraft. No, they knew exactly what they were doing with that kick. You're not wrong at all. They knew exactly what they were doing when they gave the F4 napalm. It wasn't even a question. Back around, back around, back around, back around. Kick the rudder over, kick the rudder over. Good, 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 good. Oh. It's the last thing you see. It's the last thing you see before you light on fire, big guy. The F4's tail smiling at you is the last thing you see before the napalm lights you up. I didn't realize there was X. Wait, did X have another version? Did X have another version? I thought it was specifically just a PSP title. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. X is specifically a PSP title. No, that was 6. The Xbox 360 title was 6. X was specifically on the PSP, and then it had a quote-unquote a follow-up title called Joint Assault that came out later on down the line. No, I don't think there was. I don't think there was, Kick. Let me look. Because Ace Combat X, let's see. Oh god. I didn't actually want to hit the fast forward button there. Ah! Yeah, but no. Yeah, Ace Combat X is specifically... Yeah, no, and that has a PC release.
Was a success. However, we also suffered
Ace Combat
serious
7
loss.
also had a PC release, and I
There's
did.
no way anyone can
I
ever
actually
call
did
this
play that
mission
on
a
stream.
success.
I've also shown off 7 with what I think is one of the most interesting mods
So
for
that's
it.
the super weapon LASAP used to take over all of
The
Aurelia in only 10
proportional
days.
navigation mod.
Who could have imagined that?
Oh. I mean, Parasitas. The Vita actually did pretty well in Japan. It's just that Sony decided that because it didn't sell 1 billion units in the first 6 months. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know that the F4 has a higher top speed than the F35 kick. But also, yeah, no, it's because Sony was like, oh, the PS Vita didn't sell 1 billion units in the first 6 months, so we're just gonna kill it outside of Japan. I really don't understand what they were thinking there. I really don't understand what they were thinking there. It makes no sense. The thing was doing okay. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it was doing like the greatest ever, but it was doing fine. You could have just left it to run. It would have been totally fine. And not to mention that because of that, there's all of the goddamn there's all of these goddamn exclusive titles that were only on the Vita that are stuck on a dead platform. The power of LASAS Advanced Airborne Fortress Gleipnir.
Of the fury born by our countrymen.
Well, the reason they didn't make enough games to justify its existence is because they killed it. Like I said, the Vita kept going for a while in Japan, Kick. That's the thing.
Played in the background.
The Vita kept going for a while in
A day
Japan.
later, his gravelly
It just-
voice continued to echo through my
They
hungover
killed it
brain.
everywhere else.
October. 1 year after the cessation of the Democratic Republic.
Oh my
of
god.
LASAS.
Imagine
After the Civil War,
Imagine
LASAS began to set their sights on their
if
peaceful neighbor,
they
the
did a
Federal Republic
game
of
where we got to
Aurelia,
play the LASAT
claiming
Civil War.
retribution for years of
Imagine
exploitation.
getting to play either the
The invasion
LASAT
suddenly
or the
began.
Estavakian Civil War
With the
in Ace
ever-present
Combat 8,
threat
because Ace
of the
Combat
cloaked
8
airborne
is
fortress,
happening.
Gleipnir,
It's pretty
looming
much
overhead.
confirmed.
There was little
We don't
time
know
to
what it's gonna
react
be, but
before the concerns
imagine
raised about the
imagine
validity
being
of
able
the
to
war.
play the LASAT Civil
Such
War.
was the speed at which all of Aurelia
Because
fell
a
under
lot
LASAT's control.
of Ace Combat X,
Well,
it's very
not
heavily
everything has
hinted
fallen into their
that
But
the
it's
area
only a
you're in
matter
is
of time.
basically South America.
Looking out over the capital, Gaius Tower is both home to LASAS Central Command and the very symbol of its power. It was originally intended to be a symbol of Aurelia's peace. How ironic. As I looked
A symbol of Aurelia's peace, and then we'll wait until you see what happens with it later on down the lines. Another jump. Yeah, I know. Mega Man Legends on modern platforms. We're not even asking for a new Mega Man Legends game. That we know that's never gonna happen.
Being in the southern hemisphere with its backwards seasons.
This is the first PSP game we've played on stream, partner. This is the first PSP game I've played on stream. I don't know, what do you mean by sticking with the PSP theme? I figured this is like a great
The
intro
Gleipnir
for
was last confirmed heading southeast across the Puna Plains. However, we lost all trace of it shortly after. Unfortunately, Aurelia's information network can provide no further details at this time.
I said I
We'll
don't
just
know
have
what
to
this
take what
I
we
don't know
can
what
get.
this is, Kick, but if I had to guess, I would say it's like it's somewhere like South America, or it's the Southern Hemisphere. I know that much. It's the Southern Hemisphere, but I don't know where specifically this is supposed to be like referencing to. But I want to say it's like Latin America. Let's see what we got here then. Strategic briefing, hangar. Also, hopefully we'll actually get to see what I'm talking about. One of my favorite things about this game. Okay, yeah, that wasn't my plan. I didn't actually want to buy it anyways. I just wanted to see what it was. Can I get new weapons for the F4? Ooh, I can get sparrows and normal bombs. Gotta pick one or the other. I'm gonna go with the sparrows because they're probably gonna be the more useful. of the two for what's coming up. Yeah, basically, Ringo. That's basically what it is, actually, that you put it. It's Australia versus Argentina. Holy shit. How did I not realize this? Wait, does that make Ace Combat X the Falklands War? Does that make Ace Combat X the Falklands War? Because it's basically what you said. It's Australia versus Argentina. Yeah, you're right about that though. Slow, new waypoint. And you're also going to starting to see how the map waypoint map works here as well.
We wiped out our entire attack force. Even with you, sir, our remaining aerial attack strength.
And so we're going to need to secure some resources.
In addition, there are reports of
Fort
enemy
Patterson.
forces. Given the situation, we are left with only one plan of attack. On the Puna Plains lying between Aubrey Base and Port Patterson, LASAP forces have hastily constructed a attack Puna base.
We're raiding a supply base to steal their shit. That's what we're doing.
We'll gain an important foothold.
We're raiding their supply base to steal their shit. Let's fucking go. We're raiding their supply base to steal their shit. Let's go. That is how bad things have gotten. We need to raid the enemy's supply base and steal their shit. Let's see how well this goes then. Air defense batteries are maybe a threat, but they're not a major one. Keep that in mind. An A-gun battery down. Hit that SAM. Watch out for launch. No launch. Good. Napalm sticks to kids. Come around. Back. Come back around. Gonna hit those bombers right off the bat. Wait. We got somebody trying to take off. Go for them first. They are priority. You are not leaving the ground, sir. I don't know who told you otherwise. You do not have clearance for takeoff. Also, while I'm sticking around, I have to talk to you about PlayStation emulators and where to get games. Well, for PlayStation emulators, the one to use is DuckStation, hot partner. It's Parasitas. The PS1 emulator to use is DuckStation. If you want to use PS2 stuff, you want the nightly version of PCSX2. The emulators themselves are pretty... straightforward. So those are the two for PS1, PS2. PCSX2 for PS2, DuckStation for PS1. As for games, where to get games, well, we'll talk about that later. Because reasons. Don't worry about it. But I'll get back to you on that one. Another transport down. Move. They're sending up interceptors. Watch them. No, you don't. Oh, where to get save games? That is a question I actually don't know the answer to. If you're looking to get save files, yeah, I don't know where you would find those. There we go. Base is ours. I know what you're talking about, though, Kick. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've already said my piece on that. I have already said my piece on that. They would, if they had actually,
including all provisions,
if it had actually gone to court and been actually tried. Oh yeah, no. I'll tell you about that after. I'll tell you about that later, Parasitas. I'll tell you about that later. Don't worry about that. But yeah, no. Nintendo can go fuck themselves. That is all I will say on that matter. Is Nintendo can go fuck themselves. I don't care if, oh, it's their right as a company. The precedent on this has been set. I am sorry, Nintendo. The only legal ground you have to stand on. Oh no, this is a different thing. Yeah, no, save that for later. Save that for later, Kick. Save that for later then. Oh shit. I keep doing that. Okay, that should fix that problem. Let's see what we got here now. New aircraft. I want to see what it is. Did we get the F5? I'm betting we got the F5. We got the, oh no. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's a very interesting beast. I don't think this thing's been in any of the other Ace Combat games. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if it was in any of them, it was in 0. If this was in any previous Ace Combat title, it would have been 0, and that's it. But yeah, no, I forgot that the Viggen was in this game. Like, of all things, the Viggen is in Ace Combat X. I think the Viggen might be in 0, but I'm not sure. But regardless of whether it is or not, that is actually quite the thing to see. It's just open this up and then just see the Viggen right there. Port Patterson. Let's see what's waiting for us in Port Patterson. Got an ad coming up. Let me just snooze that real quick. We'll do that after this mission.
Our scattered forces have come together for this battle. However, the LASAF fleet continues to gather.
Got ourselves small ground force, and we're going to basically be trying to cut off this landing point for them. Let's see if all of this takes for us.
Shuttle in troops and supplies overseas. If any more ships dock at Port Patterson, enemy strength will become more than our ground. In order to prevent this,
what do we got here? Multiple landing ships. Looks like 3 there.
Try to keep as many enemy landing
and keeping them from going under the bridge.
The MPG reaches the max level. Our forces this time a substantial enemy counterattack.
Okay. So we've got ourselves set up for this using the Viggen. Just gonna be standard unguided bombs for this, and that should work just fine. You know, exactly. That's exactly how I feel about that, Parasitas. That's exactly how I feel about Nintendo's behavior. It's absolutely just cry bully behavior. Not even cry baby, cry bully. That's the kind of behavior Nintendo is engaging in here. It's absolute cry bully behavior. I remember there's also a trick. That's like a button combination you hit. I don't remember what it is that gets you free camera, but I can't remember what it is for some reason. Because, like I said, it's been so long since I played this. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay.
MPG on the right side of the HUD. The MPG will display the number of landing ships from the port.
Oh yeah, no. That's another thing as well. Jesus Christ. Everything involving Pal World has just been hilarious. Especially because, frankly, Nintendo, Pal World is not, it's not like Pal World was gonna last forever. It was always gonna be a short-term thing until y'all decided to make a stink about it. It was always gonna be like a niche thing that didn't get a huge following until y'all made a stink about it. The only reason it's got like significant attention is because of that. You have engineered your own demise. And I will not let you forget that you have created these circumstances yourself. Ah, those both miss? Fine, I guess I gotta drop them directly on the deck. So be it. Come back around, come back around. Honestly, at this point, I'm just wondering, why don't we just drop the bridge, Crux? The bridge is the problem, is it not?
Enemy freighter destroyed. Good kill.
Another one down, come back around. Go, 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 go. The new Pokemon Legends game better be good, or my lack of faith in Pokemon was the correct amount of faith to put into their games. Yeah, if nothing else, maybe it'll light a fire under their asses. The fact that somebody actually tried, that and that means they can't just sit around and, well, frankly, here's the thing. Nintendo are the ones that have always had to bail out Game Freak anyways. Like, that's every time there's been a Pokemon game that's any good, that's what it is. It's Game Freak is like, what the fuck are we even doing? Like, they have no idea what they're doing. And then Nintendo has to bail them out. Come back around. Ignore that one. Not an essential target. Target. Landing ship down. Go for the next one. Oh, wow, I can just do this with guns. I can just strafe these things to death. None. Actually, no. New group, new group, new group, new group. Go, 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 go. Oh, wait, is that what this game, is that the game this line is from? I always remember that being like one of the lines, like maintain current formation, and then 4 had don't fly in a straight line. Ah, wow, all of those overshot. Every single one of those overshot. Incredible. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. I don't need it though. Watch. Boop. Next one over here, coming around. I love how the gun pipper points backwards as if I can actually fire behind me. That would be hilarious. That would be utterly hilarious if there was actually some way of like some plane that had the ability to fire its gun behind it. It would be the most ridiculous shit, but I would have absolutely have a laugh if that was a thing.
Our ground troops scored a major victory by using the chaos caused by our attack to storm in and secure the port. We freed Port Patterson from the hands of the enemy.
That might be an idea to do, yeah, Parasitas.
Hard to believe.
Because the Steam Deck is probably going to the Steam Deck would be a great thing to have as a portable console. Much better than the Switch, considering everything that's been on the Switch has just been pretty mediocre. And like the early Switch games were pretty decent, and some of them first-party Nintendo titles are okay. I don't think the bigger first-party Nintendo titles are fine. Like Splatoon is obviously still a perfectly fine game.
Of the Southern Cross.
But
it was on that very day that the aircraft bearing the mark of the Southern Hemisphere brought about the defeat of Laysath forces.
But
the story barely made the news.
the level of
and the
just
army
bullshit
showed no
that
apparent
Nintendo has been
reaction.
doing is
Almost nightly,
absurd.
LeSAS's
And
commanding officer, Diego Gaspar Navarro, plays host to grand banquets within Gaia's Tower.
don't forget, yeah, they should show us what this guy
evening,
looks like
he
too.
is once again
And he
proudly
is
trumpeting
straight
the glory of
up.
his airborne fortress.
I made the comparison to
Compared to speech
Argentina
from the
earlier, and I
time,
just remember
it feels
he
like I
straight
wrote
up
it,
looks like, what's his
which
name? General
in a way is a
Galtieri.
good thing,
I didn't even think about
because it
that.
lets me concentrate on
I
enjoying
didn't even think about
food
that. He
instead.
actually looks like, on top of everything
As I
else,
gazed
he
out the window
looks
at the
like
night
General
sky,
Galtieri, I
I
remember.
felt as if even the phases of the moon were somehow at odds with those of the northern hemisphere. The words of a fellow reporter who fancied himself a connoisseur
And
of fine wine.
We've
really
got
me
ad
thinking
break
about
coming
the
up. We're
price
gonna
of a
let
glass
that
of wine in my
run
hand.
once it
One
starts.
glass of it is roughly
And then we'll come
equivalent
back
to several years of a
to-
Lasathian citizen's salary.
Híjole,
Haven't the long years of civil
several
war left Lasath
years
impoverished and
for
war-torn
one
nation?
glass of wine.
Whatever
What
the
the
case,
hell
much
kind
is
of
unclear about the flow of money in Lasath.
what the hell kind
Ever
of
since
wine
I
are they
arrived here,
drinking?
I've only
That
covered
one
stories the
glass
military had
is
approved.
worth the average citizen's
However,
salary for
this
several
particular
years.
mystery just might
Well, actually,
be
no,
worth
not even what kind of
investigating on
wine
my
is it.
own.
How fucked is
The
this
idea was
country?
nothing more than the
It's-
product of an idle mind. At least at the time.
How fucked is this country that one glass of wine is equivalent to the average citizen's salary for multiple years? Jesus! How is Lasath
Okay,
doing
let's get started
anything
with a
here?
report of the situation. I think our best option under the circumstances.
Oh
would be to
shit!
head
We got
towards
the
Santa
we got the
Elva.
strategic map.
Santa
Let's
Elva
go!
is a strategic location that we have to pass
It's
through
accurate
get
to
the capital,
Argentina.
Lisbon. However, there are several other strategic points on the way to Santa Elva. Which points you choose and in what order you do so is up to you. It looks like your decisions will affect the course of this battle. I
And
know
this
it's
is
an
why
immense
I love Ace
responsibility,
Combat X
but
right
there's
here,
no
by the
one
way.
else to count on.
This is
We're
why
relying on you to get us through this.
I
It
love
appears
Ace Combat
that the
X right
enemy's
here.
Miller unit is gathering at King's Hill.
This is
It
one of
looks
the
like they're trying to
big
take
things in
back
its
Fort
mechanics
Patterson.
is you
I
have
wonder
to
what they're
make
up
these
to.
like strategic choices of
Next, we have
recapturing
reports that the
areas,
Allied Davis
preventing
unit
enemy
is cut
attacks.
off at
It
Stan
feels
Canyon.
like an actual war, and it's so
Gleipnir
good.
took off from Puna Base and is currently standing by at Terminus Island. With the long strike range of the Gleipnir, there's not much our forces can do. It appears that the enemy is moving towards Stan Canyon to eliminate our remaining forces.
Ooh.
We'll need those remaining forces in our attack on Santa Elva, so I think we should probably send help. If left
So
alone, they'll be helpless against the aerial fortress.
this is the thing right
Just
here.
like what happened to us at Cape Aubrey.
We have some choices
Also,
to make.
Santa Elva is a key location for the enemy, and I think they'll concentrate their forces there. We'll have major problems if they send in their aerial fortress. I'll give you more details once you decide on a route. Please tell me which route you plan to take.
So, we have a decision to make now. And that's one of this this is one of the big things about Ace Combat X that I really love. Is we have a decision to make now because we have some different options here. We can either go to King's Hill and stop the Miller unit from mustering to attack Port Patterson. We could go to Terminus and basically shoo off the Gleipnir, or we could go to Stan Canyon and try and rescue our ground forces so that we have them for an attack on Santa Elva. And this is the thing. Whichever one we choose is going to be balanced out by its associated opportunity cost. So, enemy ground forces and the Gleipnir are both currently a threat to our forces in Stan Canyon. The Miller unit is a threat to our logistical base in Port Patterson that we just recently retook. And at the same time, although the Gleipnir is a threat to ground forces, enemy ground forces are also a threat to our ground forces. So this is the difficult decision. And it's one we're gonna have to make after this ad break because this is not a good situation, but this is also why I love this game. This is why I adore Ace Combat X, because it puts you in these situations. So once this ad break runs, we will be back to make that decision. See y'all on the other side. And we're back. Now, decision time. Like I said, decision time. That's where we are right now. Let's see. We have 3 options. Do we go to Sand Canyon and endure the altitude restrictions brought on by the Gleipnir's long-range strikes to get our ground forces out as quickly as possible? Do we go secure our logistical head and what leak? What leak are you talking about, Parasitus? What do you mean sprung a leak? Is there like a weird noise going on or something that I don't know about? Oh. Oh, fuck. I forgot to unmute. I forgot to mute my mic. God damn it. Fuck. But yeah, decision. I'm thinking our best bet is going to be force the Gleipnir to retreat, and then from there, force the Gleipnir to retreat, and then from there, we make the choice of, do we recapture Port Patterson, recapture Port Patterson, stop the Miller unit at Kings Hill, assuming that option is still available, or go for our ground forces, because the Gleipnir is a huge problem. No, believe it or not, I did not do that on purpose, Parasitas. I did not do that on purpose. It's just that the way that the hotkeys are set up on this makes it very easy to accidentally hit fast forward, like that, or hit the menu button, even though I'm not trying to. I may need to adjust that at some point just to make my life easier. But that's what I'm thinking, is we shoo off the Gleipnir, then we head for Stand Canyon, and then maybe we'll probably have to retake Port Patterson.
The Gleipnir is now positioned above Terminus Island. It is using the island as a resupply base and as a staging point for long-range attacks on Stand Canyon.
Oh, it's not like I kept blowing into the mic. No. That was not intentional at all, Parasitas. That was not intentional at all.
The Gleipnir's assault is allowed to continue. Something must be done about the situation,
so
and
we're
soon.
gonna need...
Analysis of the SWBM attack at Cape Aubrey has shown that the shockwave of the missile dissipates before reaching ground level. Hoping to utilize this weakness, the remaining Aurelian fleet has gathered for a counter-assault on the airborne fortress.
Oh god, I just remembered this mission goes horrendously wrong. I just remembered that this mission goes horrendously wrong. And like you'll see exactly what I mean when we actually get into the intro to this mission. It goes horrendously wrong, not according to plan. It goes horrendously not according to plan, because of course it does. Because, you know, the big enemy airborne fortress has all kinds of tricks up its sleeve.
First Fleet to Third Fleet. Any sign of the Gleipnir? Third Fleet. No sign of it yet. Understood. Continue your patrol of the area.
Man, imagine... That's another thing. Imagine if Ace Combat X got like a proper remaster. Imagine if this got like a good remaster with like nice textures, maybe even some newer like updated models and all of that to go with it. Imagine what that would be like.
WBM can't reach us here, but watch out for conventional ordnance. Look! The disc on the bottom is
Boom! Well, we know the answer to that question now. What's it gonna do now? It's going to fire a shockwave into the ocean.
Do you read me? This is the First Fleet. Come in! Come in!
First Fleet, break engagement. First Fleet, break engagement. The Gleipnir has unexpected capabilities. Oh, that would... I don't know what that means, unfortunately, Parasitas. I unfortunately don't know what that means. The Gleipnir just fired at everyone's hopes and dreams of a 60 FPS patch. Box 1. Okay, that will be... Yep, there's the Gleipnir. Let's go and doink it before it gets any ideas about trying to use its little cannon on Allied ships. Pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. I tapped it with our gun, but other than that, no substantial damage. Oh shit, we can track it. We can track the distortion and wait until it's ready to actually do an attack. Hell yeah.
Sure, that's it. Don't lose sight of it. Optical camouflage system critical. The system won't hold.
And now what are you going to do, Mr. Airborne Fortress? That's right, nothing. Run away.
Yes, somebody do something. It's no use.
Just immediately just like tracking the distortion and used it to hunt this thing down like a raccoon.
Trying to destroy the SWBM. As long as the SWBM exists, the safety of all Allied troops remains in question.
Way ahead of you, Crux.
Altitude of the airborne fortress will be displayed on your MPG. The fortress will be out of range once the gauge reaches max. Destroy the SWBM before that happens.
Well ahead of you. Give me the target update. Give me updated targeting data.
Persistent. Shoot him down. The Glacier is launched an SWBM. We think it's the same as the one used at Cape Aubrey.
Lower.
4, 3, 2,
Go below the Gleipnir.
1, impact.
And wait for the shock to dissipate. Go, 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 go. Come on! Catch back up! We've only got one more to deal with. One tube left. Come on! All SWBM tubes destroyed. Let's see what you've got up your sleeves now. Oh shit, there's more of them.
Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds. Estimated time to impact, 10 seconds.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
4,
Down, 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 down.
1, impact.
How is it that when I implemented Ace Combat X and played through it, it felt like a console game, but when I played Peace Walker, which actually received console ports, and played it on my PS, it's probably because Bandai Namco actually knew what they were doing with Ace Combat X. That's probably why I have to read. That is a strange sentence to say, that Bandai Namco actually knew what they were doing, but it happened somehow.
Great job. The airborne fortress's SWBM is
Pull down, pull down, pull down, pull down, pull down. That missile is still in the air.
engine output to max. We've got to escape. Estimated time to impact, 10 seconds. 5,
Stay below the Gleipnir.
3, 2, 1, impact.
Let's see if we're gonna have any new targets to go after here. We've already taken out its SWBM launchers, which is gonna make everyone's lives easier. Force the thing back to land for repairs. Oh no, it was even better than that, Parasitas. It was even better than that, Parasitas. They were trying to use... They were using the active camo to be hard to see, but they weren't hard enough to see. I was literally able to keep a track on the Gleipnir shape and just follow it like that, so that as soon as it became visible, and probably, because the thing, I figured that while it was invisible, it was also invincible for gameplay purposes, right? And so what I did was I literally just tracked it by its shape,
SWBM.
which you probably weren't able to see on original hardware, but who cares? You probably wouldn't have been able to see that on original hardware, but oh well. So I just followed that shape,
I'm starting to
and then
feel
as
like
soon as it
remaking
became
Santa
visible
Elba
again,
is
just
fast
hammer
becoming
it.
a reality.
He ain't on PSP. New parts, new aircraft. Ooh. Did this game actually... Wait. Did Ace Combat X have a tuning system like 7? Oh, shit. Did X have a tuning
We have an
system?
emergency situation. The Miller unit has moved from Kings Hill for an assault on Port Patterson. They reclaimed the city almost
Oh,
immediately.
it did.
Also confirmed the transport of supplies from the port to Santa Elva via Kings Hill. I had no idea this was in their plan. Sorry about that. On with the update. The Glacier
So-
has withdrawn from the combat zone and is now in Santa Elva.
Miller
Furthermore,
unit
with the destruction of the Glacier's
has taken
long-range assaults are no longer a
Fort
threat.
Patterson, as I figured. So what we can do here is we can go to Stand Canyon, actually. We go to Stand Canyon, and from there, take out, take those rescue those ground forces, bring them back, rescue those ground forces, and then maybe intercept this supply flight from Kings Hill to Santa Elva, assuming they don't immediately go and immediately just head to Santa Elva while I'm working on that. Parts do we have available here? Turbo engine. Oh shit. Advanced trim tab. Scale armor. Emergency APS. Let's get the advance. No. Turbo engine makes our mobility worse. Also, only certain aircraft are tunable. That's right. Only certain aircraft are tunable. But we are getting one of them right now. The XFA-24. I remember, this is another thing I remember about X. This is the game that, aside from Ace Combat 3, Ace Combat X likely has the largest roster of totally original aircraft in it. And most of them look pretty good too. The XFA-24, the Forney, the YR-99, which is like a prototype to the Delphinus series, and it's just so good. So yeah, let's get the XFA-24. And yeah, no, they never return in any, well actually no, have to read. There is one somewhat simple, somewhat good reason why they never return in any mainline Ace Combat game. It's not really a good reason, I should say. Not really a good reason, but it makes sense. Not a great reason, but it makes sense. The reason they never return in any mainline Ace Combat game after X is that chronologically, X is after every other Ace Combat game except for 3. It is the bridge between every other Ace Combat game and Ace Combat 3. That's why we never see them again. So because we got better shit on the XFA-24. And now that we have it, we can also start playing with the tuning system as well. No. We don't want to sell that. We don't want to sell that or buy anything for that either. We want to go here, get these, see how much we have left over. Parts. Engine. What does that do for our mobility? It kind of hurts it a little bit, but that's kind of what I expected. Stability goes up with you. This hurts our speed and mobility. This hurts our stability. Not really fond of any of those tuning parts right now. Yeah, I know. They could have totally made the Ace Combat X-Planes come back in 7 as DLC. You're not wrong about that. They did it for a bunch of the others as it is. But outside of DLC, that's why they've never shown up again, is because they're chronologically, Ace Combat X is after every game except 3.
Allied ground forces are stranded at Stan Canyon.
You can actually, it's even after
They
7.
are members of the Davis unit, who are en route to an assault. The troops have already been surrounded by enemy forces and are taking heavy fire. With the threat of a long-range enemy attack past, an Allied air unit tried to hold back enemy forces.
Okay, so we have some options here, especially now that we've got the XFA-24 with its excellent flight performance. Gonna load up on unguided bombs since they'll be the most useful for dealing with the enemy ground forces. The Mavericks would be all right too, but if you can aim the bombs, they actually work a bit better.
Unit will be displayed on your MPG.
Look at it.
This is the Davis unit. Are you
Look at it.
Wow, that's a pretty small squadron. We've almost lost your... They've surrounded our position. We won't
It's a small squadron, but don't you worry, Davis unit. We got you.
out of that mess. The Davis unit is being cut to pieces inside the canyon. Please, hurry. Keep the enemy
Well ahead of you, Crux.
away from the Allied ground forces.
Bombs away, bombs away.
Stand a chance against the enemy's anti-tank missiles. Enemy aircraft sighted. Likely the backup for the ground forces.
Bombs away. How did that miss? Seriously, how did that miss? That's what I want to know, like right now. How did either of those miss? Fine, you want me to be up close and personal? I can do that for you. Wow, I just realized we have fuck all for bombs as well. So we gotta be careful here. That's you taken care of. I just realized the Port Patterson squeeze is gonna really hurt us. Didn't even think about it until just right now. Holy shit. The Port Patterson squeeze is gonna hurt us bad.
Damn Southern Cross again. Roger, he's already too late. We're nearly finished mopping up here.
What do we got? Next enemy unit is going to be over this way. Enemies crossing that bridge, it looks like. So let's just, you know what? Oh, they're already across. Never mind. I was gonna say, you know what? Let's just take out the bridge. But they're already across, so that wouldn't have worked. Shit. Got them both. You're welcome. Let's see, what's next? New contacts gonna be on our left. Looks like anti-aircraft units there. Are these ground combat? Yep, these are ground combat forces. Bring our map size, map scale back down. Oh, that's a big enemy encampment right there. We might actually want to take that out right away.
Damn, that plane's running in circles. Bastard. You make out the enemy base. This place
Looking,
used to
keep
be a
looking, keep
really
looking.
mining facility. It looks like they made their base on the ruins.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, Crux. So I'm taking the whole thing out right now. Deny them the resources and coordination that comes with it. Check our map here real quickly.
Have arrived. Be careful. Warning.
Ooh.
Davis unit casualties.
Oh shit, shit, shit. Keep searching, keep scanning, keep scanning. Looks like hostile ground forces are going to be over this way. I am well too far outside the area of engagement. So turn around, keep an eye on those. Looks like that's enemy close air support. We're going to want to take those out right away. Enemy ground forces. We get into a position to hit them from here, or is that going to be too precarious? Oh! Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad right there, but we got it. 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 Takes care of that tank. Keep eyes up. We're going to want to head north. F-16XL. Was that... Actually, was that flyable in this game? It was flyable on a couple of others. I forget if this is one of them. I remember that was flyable in at least one other mainline Ace Combat game. I just don't remember which one it was. Also, that is going to keep fucking with me. That the map and weapon switch buttons are reversed from what I'm used to in an Ace Combat game. Below the bridge. Come around, come around, come around, come around.
It's a little dangerous, but you should be able to avoid anti-aircraft missiles by flying through the canyon.
more interested in finding who's still shooting at the Davis unit, though. You understand, Crux? Got him. That's another enemy ground vehicle coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. That takes care of you. That's a bridge. Wait, hold on. Hold. What's even over here to begin with? That's the next question. SAM site. Okay. Not that big of a deal. But Davis unit casualties are not great right now. So let's start taking out this enemy air support. Because I'm betting that's what's doing most of the, that's what's causing most of the trouble here. Yeah, these F-16 XLs are almost certainly. Oh my God, imagine if they had have to read. Although, as well, I'd also just like to remind you that the Idolmaster skins were more than just skins. They also introduced performance changes to the planes they were applied to. And it wasn't just the Idolmaster skins, a lot of them did. For example, yeah, they had stats. The Idolmaster skins had stats. And they weren't the only ones. They weren't the only ones that had stats. The Idolmaster skins had stats. The Zepang skin had stats. The one I remember the most is the Halloween F-14. The Halloween F-14 was kind of bullshit because what it did was it gave the F-14 stealth. I shit you not. The Halloween F-14 gave that thing stealth, and it was ridiculous. I don't think what else was there. The Halloween F-14, the...
This is Milvis Squadron. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Blizzard Squadron. We'll leave the extraction up to you. The Davis unit has somehow managed to make it through. Understood. We'll take it from here.
Woo.
The Milvis Squadron has arrived, and the enemy forces are withdrawing.
Good. Managed to take care of everything that was here. What else was there? Like I said, there was the Idolmaster skins. There was an A-10 skin. I think it might have been one of the, I think that might have been the Idolmaster A-10, but I'm not sure. But it was an A-10 skin.
A rescue unit, although the unit has suffered terrible loss.
It was an A-10 skin. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember it being somewhat infamous amongst the people I played AC6 with, not because of its stats or anything, but because it made the smoke trails on the A-10's rockets bright orange. It made them bright orange and way denser than the default skin smoke trails. So you could just build these, like, you could literally do like aerobatic smoke with the A-10 and its rockets, and it was the silliest shit. Okay, looks like our next option is our next move is gonna be heading for Kings Hill. I remember this mission being...
Intelligence reports that LASEF forces are airlifting munitions from Port Patterson to Santa Elva. We think the munitions are for the airborne fortress Gleipnir.
They're trying to repair it, and so
there is no information.
They need to get the SWMs back. They want to get the SWMs back online, so yeah.
The mission will be considered destroying all transport. Port Patterson has been taken by enemy forces, and our...
We may actually want to go for Port Patterson then, because it looks like if we go for Patterson, they won't immediately go for...
Miller unit has taken... Reports say that the enemy unit swooped. We should have paid more attention to the enemy's movement. Port Patterson is an important refueling station.
Oh, shit! I remember this mission now!
Won't be able to
I remember this mission now!
Intelligence confirms that the Miller unit...
They're using the buildings as cover.
Attacking with indiscretion will only result... Without the facilities intact,
they're using the port facilities as cover, so we have to do these like super precise dives in to hit them. It's literally Top Gun Maverick. This mission is literally Top Gun Maverick, and I forgot that. Let's see, can I get something that might make this a little bit easier? I remember these kind of help here a little bit because they have that really steep diving in trajectory. Well, partner, the problem is we want the port facilities intact. You can be Imperial Japan's greatest soldier for the port. Tennoheka Banzai! The problem is, though, we want the port facilities intact. So they're going to make this annoying. They're going to make this annoying. And that's why I want to bring these with me. So that whatever they try and pull doesn't work out. Keep moving in.
We'll be safe as long as we stay hidden within the complex. This time he's mine. Come on. Shoot if you think you're good enough to hit me. If this base is destroyed, it's yours.
Oh, I know I'm good enough to hit you. I know I am. Let's roll. I did this on original hardware back in the day. I can sure as hell do it now.
The complex isn't shielding us from him. Keep it together. Shoot him down. Aircraft damage. Griffin 1, there's another one. This is the
That's another
3rd Artillery Division. We're proceeding to Port
Pull away, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Watch that SAM launcher, watch that SAM launcher. He's in the open, go for the attack now.
He attacks by weaving his way through openings in the complex. There's no point in trying to hide.
Goodbye.
His aim is amazing. I didn't know we still had that kind of pilot left. This is the 3rd Artillery Division. We're en route for the complex. Just hold out a little longer.
Doesn't look like your buddies are gonna be able to make it in time. Watch this. Boop. Missed one, but the others are still there.
Doesn't he get it that city's going to end up a sea of fire? He's just bluffing. Hold their position.
And yet you say that, and the entire port facility is still completely undamaged. The port facility is still completely undamaged. I guess I'm just too good for you. I call this a skill issue, boys.
Enemy ground forces eliminated. The mission was a success.
No damage to the port facilities. Skill issue.
We've succeeded in ousting the Miller unit, hiding within the port.
That should
This
take care
also
of our,
relieve
yep,
us.
that takes care of our
Luckily, the
logistical
city
problems.
survived the assault with the enemy can take back a point as soon as you turn your back.
Good. New aircraft. Ooh. Wonder what this is gonna end up being. Because there's like some that are mission specific, like either Ringo or Have to Read mentioned. I wasn't paying attention. I just remember it was one of you with a teal name, but I can't remember which one it was. One of y'all mentioned the what the hell was it? Oh yeah, that certain aircraft are unlocked by doing certain missions. And so I'm wondering which one we got off of that, because there's a couple we could have gotten. Let's see, what did we get? J37 we already had, MiG-29, Mirage 2000, XFA 27. Ooh. Oh, that's a spicy boy. That's a spicy boy. That is an incredibly spicy boy. It's the Ace Combat 2 plane. Let's see. So we're gonna want to head for Kings Hill and deal with whatever this is. Just completely starve.
LASEF forces. We think the at this moment, regardless, the mission will destroying all.
Yeah, we're just gonna completely starve Lasath of all material here and just make them suffer. Remember, this mission is the one that has the really annoying jammers as well, where because this mission false target. This one has the really annoying jammers that create like ghost planes. It's either this one or
Something seemed amiss. There are just too many transport aircraft. Decoy aircraft are probably mixed in with the formation. We can't confirm which one is the target. Try to find the real one and shoot it down. Enemy aircraft. Was there a leak? That's what the decoy aircraft are for. Only one shipment needs to get through.
oh no, they're all real and we have to shoot them all down.
Focus your attack.
Oh,
There is only one target transport in each formation. Take a good look. Is there anything different? Perhaps in the way they fly?
oh, it's this mission. I thought this was gonna be the really annoying jammer one, where ooh. Anything different about the
Ground
wing?
unit. We've secured the down transport. It looks like you got the real target. We'll carry on from here. What are you doing? Increase your altitude. Escape while the enemy's busy with the decoys. Can't we fly any higher?
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Oh! The real one is flying lower because it's heavily loaded. Of course.
There are too many of them. Which one is the real thing?
Look for the one that's flying lower than the rest.
Cargo will make it difficult for a transport to maintain a steady altitude. Look in the formation for an aircraft with a lower altitude and take it out.
Like right as he said it, I got it. We're looking for a transport that's flying lower than the rest because it's heavily loaded.
Target hit. Help me! He's right behind me! The shipment has been shot down.
Oh, new group, new group, new group. So, we know what we're looking for now. The lowest flying transport is the real one. Others are decoys. Long as we do that, long as we keep that in mind, we shouldn't have too much trouble getting through the rest of these. Ooh, X-29. Oh, that's a spicy boy right there.
Too heavy. We can't get altitude. It's the enemy. Increase speed and shake him.
Which one is the lowest? Which one of you is flying the lowest? It's you behind me. Turn around, go, 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 go. Keep an eye out for any of them that try to climb as well. As soon as they do, that's how we know that's a decoy.
Damn it! A missile!
That must have been a decoy. These are all flying at the same altitude, though. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to take all of these out. They're all flying at roughly the same level. Damn. Wait, that one's lower. Believe me, I know, Crux.
Another shipment's been hit.
Something's behind me. Looks like new formation. Turn around, let's see. Remember the rule. If it's flying too low, that's the real deal. Everything else is a decoy. Group of 4 down in the southwest. Keep that one in mind. We're going to see what this far west group is first. We're already on a course to engage them, so it should be relatively simple to hook around from there. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. That northeast group is just decoys, so not really anything of significance. Ooh, that's a ace pilot. That's an ace pilot. Let's chase him towards the transport, why don't we? Let's... What is this, like the nuclear warhead transport trucks in the US, where the trucks, including the decoys, have 25 ways to kill you from automated gunfire to suffocation? Nah, this is... Well, there's decoys, but it's a little different than that. So the game here is actually pretty straightforward. The game here is pretty straightforward, at least conceptually. Find the plane that's flying the lowest and destroy that one first. Because that one is loaded down with cargo and can't stay with the rest of them. And it looks like it's this one that's diving right here. Done! Perfect! So yeah, that's the entire game with this mission, is find the transport plane that's flying the lowest and destroy it, because the others are all decoys.
Let's hope this victory helps make...
Okay, so that should make Santa Elva a little bit more approachable. Save here. Like that. Yes. And then we'll head towards Santa Elva, since now the road is completely clear. Sometimes it pays to be thorough, don't you see? Assault on base, airborne fortress. Standoff in the skies. Hopefully this also does. Hopefully this doesn't mean they had supplies to repair the Gleipnir with,
city vital to the enemy's transportation
because
network.
It's been here waiting for us. And that's plenty of time they could have had to repair it.
Will be within reach. It seems that the damage the Gleipnir bore from our attack over Terminus Island is now being repaired here in Santa Elva. The previous battle was proof enough of the ability of individual fighters to effectively strike at the Gleipnir. So all ground forces that run the risk of becoming a target will hold their position here. Enemy ground forces are most likely prepared for any kind of... Even the Gleipnir wouldn't risk killing their own troops. It looks like there's no escape.
I remember this mission. This is, okay, if this is the mission I think it is, the Gleipnir has one more fucky little trick up its sleeve that's absolutely hilarious. I don't remember if it's this mission or another one, but it has one more goofy little trick. The suffocation and electrocution are for if you manage to get past getting new holes from the turret. If Zeus's thunder doesn't insta-kill you, the foam will, and I'm sure the trailer doors will slam shut. The trailer doors will slam shut if the foam goes off. Ah. Oh, there's the F5. I was wondering when we'd see that. Rosh 2000, XFA 27, and nothing really significant here. Probably just gonna stick with the XFA 24 because it's fun. It's a fun plane, and it's super versatile, too. And we're gonna go with, how many of these do we get? 12. We're gonna go with the bombs, try and see if we can get as many of the enemy aircraft as on the ground as we can. That way we don't have to spend time fighting them. They'll just be dealt with. Of course, we're gonna have to deal with the patrol aircraft regardless. But that's relatively simple.
Are you crazy? Repairs aren't finished. The optical camouflage isn't working yet.
What a brilliant fighters.
That's our orders. I will take responsibility if anything should happen.
Like the last fuck you to anyone trying to get an American Warhammer. Wait, what?
Retaining altitude.
What do you mean Warhammer?
I told you, 3 meters are finished.
I feel like I'm missing something there, Parasitus. I'm missing something with the Warhammer bit there. I don't know what it is, but I...
Just as we thought, the Great Bear isn't using
Warhead. Yeah, no.
EM has already been destroyed. Now's our chance.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Where is that gun located? It's on the front? Do I have to hit it from the front in order to damage it? Okay, fine, I guess. But yeah, no, nuclear security is not a fucking joke. You're absolutely right about that part, Parasitus. Nuclear security is not a goddamn joke. Especially with weapons grade material. Like, even with... No, this is not the... In Ace Combat 6, that is a thing in Ace Combat 6, but not in this game, no. Also, I swear, I keep hitting that because I think it's the rudder. I keep hitting that because I think it's the rudder. Okay, that takes care of those gun mounts up there. So that just leaves the wingtip guns. And then the Gleipnir's gonna do something hilarious. Just watch. Just watch. I distinctly remember the Gleipnir does something fucking hilarious here. It pulls what I guess you might call a pro gamer move. If this is the mission I think it is, the Gleipnir is gonna pull a pro gamer move. And it's gonna be the wackiest shit. Also, but yeah, no. As for a giant plane whose a giant flying fortress whose wings are also runways, that's in Ace Combat 6, Parasitus. That's the Aigaion. And the Aigaion is an absolute bitch to deal with. Okay, just keep generating that good geometry. We've got to find a way to get ourselves around to the front of the Gleipnir. That's gonna be the difficult part, because until we can do that, all of our shots are just gonna glance off the rest of the hull. So, come around this angle and see if we can't hook around. We've got the speed advantage, but they are really working to keep me from being able to do this hook. Curse you, Pure Pursuit Guidance. Oh, I don't actually know the one you're talking about. There have been a few planes that worked in something similar than that, Parasitus. It wasn't just the Germans who did it. A lot of countries tried that shit, where you would have a plane on basically a launch rail and some rocket boosters to get it up into the air. Oh boy, here we go. Nope, they just opened up all the other gun emplacements first. Okay. So we're not doing the pro gamer move just yet. They're not doing a pro gamer move just yet. Gotta take out these other gun emplacements first. Holy shit, we've taken kind of a bit of a beating here. Keep an eye on that. Ugh. Bad angles. Come on. Get ourselves around. Set up some good geometry because these missiles are dumb as hell. Good. Takes care of that. Now just for the two on its tail. These should be the easiest to hit.
Griffith
Fuck.
Come in. Oh
Ah! I was trying to get lined up on the tail of this thing, and I wasn't paying attention to what was on my ass. Fuck. Same aircraft. Yeah, but like I said, Parasites, it wasn't just, yeah, no. It's funny you mentioned that plane that don't have any landing gear, because I can think of a couple of those as well, where either the landing gear dropped off after takeoff, and it would land, it would belly land on a skid, which that would be the Messerschmitt Me-163 Comet. As for something that didn't have any landing gear at all, and that would probably be something like the MXY-07 Oka, which wasn't even meant to take off on its own either. It was carried up into the air by another plane, specifically a G4M Betty, although they also really wanted to use the Renzons for that as well, but they didn't have enough of them, I think. I think it was the Renzon they really wanted to launch the Okas from, but they never had enough of them. Oh, as long as we're like angled correctly, we can still hit it from behind. Okay, keep that in mind.
It looks like we're gonna need more than conventional weapons to take the bastard down.
Turn, 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 turn. Watch our geometry, watch our geometry. All right. Good, 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 good. That takes care of the SAMs on the Gleipnir. That just leaves the aircraft escorting it and its guns. Go for the tail guns first, they're the easiest to hit. Pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. Watch those escorts. They're gonna be making things difficult. It was basically a human flown. Okay, so that could be one of two things, Parasitus, that you're thinking of. You're probably thinking of you went to bed an hour ago and that didn't work. Oh no, Kogasa. Kogasa, please. Sleep. You need sleep, Kogasa.
Somebody shoot him down already. All conventional weapons are down. We're sitting ducks. Not just yet. We still have the shot cannon.
Oh boy, they're gonna do the pro gamer move.
What are you doing? No, you can't.
They're gonna do the pro gamer move.
Sit here while we go down flames. We just need to aim the shot cannon at the Southern Cross. I can't. The Gleipnir will be torn apart. Out of my way. Get your hands off me. We're gonna die anyway.
Ballsy. Where's the damn Gleipnir at?
What? That mammoth thing is turned completely upside down.
I told you they're gonna do a pro gamer move. They're gonna flip the Gleipnir upside down.
Pirate like that? Crap! Dive now! Hurry!
Down, 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 down.
Watch out for the shot cannon! If you see it preparing to fire, fly to a lower altitude than the Gleipnir.
Oh! That bomb volley did a lot of damage for us, though. Perfect. It's just like using the fuel air bombs against the Igaion in 6. And goodbye, Gleipnir. Fuck! Oh! I thought I was gonna hit the wing. I thought I was gonna hit the wing. Oh! That was so lucky. That was so lucky. I thought I was gonna hit the wing. Oh.
Damn base command. So, this is the end then.
Yep.
All of our
Now let's see how you land this thing. Let's see how you land this thing, buddy. You gonna be able to get it down nice and clean, or nope, he's making a mess already. Yeah, this is X. This is the PSP game, Kogasa. I really like it a lot. I really like X a lot. Like I said, it is the bridge between the rest of the Ace Combat series and Ace Combat 3. And because of that, it will always have a special place for me.
Is no more. Shortly after our victory, ground forces successfully retook Santa Elva. The Santa Elva victory is fantastic news. But even more so, the defeat of the Gleipnir is sure to boost morale. Next,
Ad break coming up in 5 minutes. Let's see what we got here going. New aircraft, new parts. Medal awarded. So let's see. What do we got here? Took down the Gleipnir. We got basically everything. We're basically a couple of steps from our capital. Reaching our capital. I remember the mission here. There is the most modern Ace Combat game, Parasitus, if you mean as in when it was released. The most modern Ace Combat is Ace Combat 7, and that was released in like 2019, I think? I forget exactly, but I want to say it was 2019. Let me look. When was Ace Combat 7 released? Yeah, 2019. The most modern Ace, the most recent Ace Combat game was released in 2019, and it was Ace Combat 7.
Parties fell into silence. In place of the sumptuous banquet, weapons to protect the capital were rolled in.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for you, Diego.
Underneath the chaos lay an even greater story.
Oh, are they stealing everything?
Exploitation of Laysath was all a ruse.
Ah.
In fact, Aurelia had been Laysath's largest benefactor in Asia.
Diego Gaspar Navarro is full of shit.
Why did this happen?
Who would have thought?
Why was a lavish party held to boast the performance of their newest weapon?
Because Mr. Galtieri here is a corrupt piece of shit. That's why, Jeanette.
Navarro is not only Laysath's commanding officer, but also controls their arms industry. He has used continued conflict as a means to amass an enormous fortune. This war was conceived as a replacement for the Civil War to further increase arms sales. I can't help but wonder how much of this truth
course it was.
Risking their lives for
Of course it was. Jesus Christ.
The classified documents contained much more than just information on the airborne
Ooh,
fortress.
what fancy,
The
what
transfer
spicy.
of financial revenue and commodities were also recorded in great detail. What does all of this have to do with Laysath's commanding officer, Diego Navarro? Even after
Well, he's
all
obviously
that's
the one.
Why does he still seem so
Because he's
naturally
making
at
himself
ease?
rich off of that. That's why.
I've unwittingly found myself fearing for the safety of the Southern Cross.
Yep. I know exactly what happens to shit that goes from supersonic to subsonic really fast, Parasitus. It's called hitting the ground. That's the fastest way to go from supersonic to subsonic. Hit the ground. What do we got here? Kalana Steps, new airbase, Mount Nevera. Sachina Airbase, Kalana Steps, Monte Breeze. I remember one of these
enemy soldiers are
is a
regrouping
real
at the
pain in the
Kalana
ass.
Steps and are planning an attack on Santa Elva. They currently aren't a threat, but we're curious as to what they're planning. I guess we're not much different from them in size or strength. The enemy Special Forces Skilla unit has set up camp at Sachana Airbase.
Sachana
They're not a
Airbase.
squad you want to take on directly, but they're currently busy preparing to send reinforcements to the Kalana Steps. This might be the perfect time to catch them off guard.
That sounds like it would cause. Yeah, no.
Forces are shipping supplies to a large-scale
How
manufacturing
rude!
plant in Monte Breeze.
How rude indeed, Nuker.
It seems that they're manufacturing something, but there is a large radar facility close by on Mount Nevera. The Nevera jammer is located there, and we are
I
unable to
remember.
monitor their
Yep.
movements.
Mount Nevera is the one
The
that.
jamming extends as far as Griswold, so we need to do something about it. Although we really need to find out what's going on at Monte Breeze as well. Our capital is not far ahead.
So I remember.
However, Griswold is heavily fortified and protected by the Mezen Cannon.
Mezen Cannon.
Fierce resistance is expected, but we must pull together and take back Griswold.
So here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. We're gonna go Sachana. From there, we're gonna go from Sachana to taking out, what is that other area? What is this area? We're gonna go Sachana, Kalana, Montebriz, and then the Nevera Jammer. Because I remember what happens if you go for the Nevera Jammer first, and it's kind of annoying. It's actually quite annoying, but that's something we're gonna have to deal with after this ad break ends. So I'll see y'all on the other side. And we're back. So let's see what this is right here, Parasitus. Yeah, this plane would have a ram that would project a sonic boom forward in front of the plane, but from everything I've seen about this plane while in operation, it would be supersonic, but I know physics, how you break, because the sonic boom is breaking the sound barrier, something you can't do while already supersonic. So the second that ram gets deployed, it's ripping through the plane faster than Yoga Pants in Brazzers videos. I mean, not necessarily though, Parasitus. Not necessarily. This might actually work better than you expect. Because what it's ultimately doing with the RAM, I think I know what you're talking about here. The Soviet Sonic Boom RAM plane. I want to see what the hell this thing was called. Because now you've got me wondering about this. Now you've got me wondering about this thing. The M25, the Myasishchev M25. Let's see what your deal is here. Myasishchev M25. But that's the thing though, Nuker. This is what I'm thinking. Would it undergo that sort of rapid subsonic, that rapid transonic transition? Or is it just changing the shape of the shockwave to project it forward? Because controlling the shape of the supersonic shockwave is something that is entirely possible to do while in flight. And I'm thinking that's what the M25 was meant to do. Let's see here. How did this do anything? And shockwave. Yeah, no, that's exactly what this is doing. It's just controlling. The idea is that it's controlling the shape of the shockwave as it goes through the sonic transition. It's going through the sonic transition, Parasitus. So this plane wouldn't tear itself apart. On the other hand, it still wouldn't work because the shockwave it produced would almost certainly be too weak to cause. The shockwave it produced would almost certainly be too weak to cause any sort of major injuries. Because if you want to get any sort of like substantial shockwave that can do more than just damage eardrums, you have to be going at a pretty high Mach number at a pretty low altitude. And I'm pretty sure that's an incredibly difficult thing to do for an air-breathing aircraft, much less one that's as old as the M25. Now, to do damage with a not hilariously overbuilt boom, what would be the range on that for for more than Windows and Annoyance? You'd basically have to be within like 100 yards of the plane as it flies over you. Like, it would have to be going incredibly low, and you'd have to be directly underneath it in order to have any significant injuries from that shockwave. Because that's entirely what it's doing here. The entire idea behind the M25 is that as it flies over, the shockwave would injure personnel and destroy equipment beneath it. Problem is, the supersonic shockwave was not as strong as they thought it was going to be. Yeah, you'd have to be incredibly close for it to work, to have any sort of significant injuries. And even then, those injuries would not be fatal. The majority of those injuries wouldn't be fatal. The M25 was just kind of a failure. And that's why they never built the damn thing. Like, they never built the damn thing because they realized it wouldn't work. The shockwave wasn't nearly as strong as they thought, and every time they tested it with MiG-21s to see what the kind of shockwave they could create was, it was much, much lower than they expected. It was a much, much weaker shockwave than they expected it to be. So the M25, the idea behind the M25, you know what it reminds me of? It's like a jet version of the Tupolev, what the hell was it called? The one that was supposed to crop dust countries with chemical weapons. Is that the ANT-20? It was the Maxim Gorky. Yeah, the ANT-20. Oh, not the Maxim Gorky. What the hell was this thing called? It was built by Tupolev as a mail plane used to send, used to break some records. And then after that, the TB3. The TB3, that's the one I was thinking of. The TB3. The entire idea behind, no, it wasn't the TB3. What the hell was it called? What's the TB3? Then which one was this? Because it was like I said, it was I'm trying to remember what the name of this plane was. It's not the TB3. It's not the Maxim Gorky. What the hell was this thing called? AN-20. The ANT-25. The ANT-25. I think this is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, the ANT-25. This is the one. So the idea behind the ANT-25 is that its wings were going to be filled. We're going to have its wings and fuselage would have tanks containing chemical weapons on board that it would fly over and spray over targets. The problem with the ANT-25 is that in order for those chemical weapons to be deployed with any sort of like remotely effective concentration, it had to fly so low that it would basically be defeated by a small hill. It would crash into the ground and be defeated by a small hill. And if it flew any higher where it couldn't even where it couldn't get shot at, the chemical agents would disperse so much as to be useless. That's what the M25 is. It's a jet version of the ANT-25. That's how useless this thing is. It is hilarious. It's a hilariously bad idea. That was probably one of those things like somebody was like, oh, this will be amazing. It'll work. And then somebody who actually knew what they were doing looked at it and was like, you fucking dipshit. Agent Orange, Parasitus. That's the first one that comes to mind is Agent Orange. Well, that's the thing about the ANT-25, Nuker. This is the thing about the ANT-25. The ANT-25, even without those, the ANT-25 had such an absurdly long range that it didn't need fuel. It was either it didn't need fuel in the wings or it didn't need fuel in the fuselage, and they could put like mustard gas or nerve gas in there. They figured they could do that. And then it just turned out it sucked. Turned out it didn't work. But I don't remember which one it was. Also, I will be right back to go grab something. So, I'm sorry. Gonna be going BRB again real quickly here. Okay, back for real now. Back for real now. Turns out that if you bump a glass against your desk, it cracks. Who would have thought? I'm kind of mad, dude, because I like those glasses. I like those glasses. Fuck! I feel like a fucking moron now. Because, you know, I had this drink, the drink in this glass, and it was real nice. I guess I must have whacked it against my desk or something. Wood. It's made of wood, Parasitas. The problem is that these are those really nice crystal glasses. You know, the ones that are like tall, they're like high-sided. They're like these really nice. I only use them sometimes. I don't use them most of the time. I only use them for like really nice fancy drinks because I had one of those, right? So I made myself like a really nice little fancy drink, and then I whacked it again. I must have, like I said, I probably whacked it against the side of my desk. That's how, Parasitas. That's my best guess, is I whacked it against the side of my desk and it got a big old crack in the side. And that's why the drink that was in it was leaking all over the place. I thought it was just sweating really badly because of the humidity. But no. It was just leaking everywhere because I cracked it. Because I'm a dipshit. Who doesn't pay attention to the shit that's going on with it. Okay, so Skilla unit first. No. I do not have marble counters. Because they would not survive. Also because they're really hard to make look good. And like they look tacky as hell. They're really expensive. They're hard to, like, they're really expensive. They're high maintenance. And in like 90% of applications, they look tacky as hell. Like, you've got to put in a lot of work to make marble counters look good.
We are planning a surprise attack to recapture our country's largest airbase. The base, with its large supply warehouses, is a crucial by securing Sachat. At present, the Lesaf Air Force is grounded. But their Skilla unit is they are an elite team, highly skilled. Therefore, we have devised a plan to penetrate deep into enemy territory and strike while their attention is sweeping radar net light. However, by flying at an altitude of 1,000 feet, you should be able to make it through undetected. A sudden and precise strike on the base
will
greatly increase our chances of winning without risking a head-on confrontation.
I hope not. Swallowing glass would actually really suck. I hope I didn't swallow glass. I think I'm okay for now, but hopefully I'm okay. But I did take a couple of drinks from that glass. I did probably take a couple of drinks from that glass after it cracked. So I may have swallowed a tiny piece of glass. I don't know. I hope not. I should be okay, but still, thinking about it now. I'm thinking about it now, and it's really uncomfortable to think about. Ugh. I don't taste blood, though. So I think I should be okay. If I'd swallowed any significant glass, I would taste blood. If I'd swallowed any significant glass, I would taste blood. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Even if I swallowed glass, it was probably like a sliver or something that's not going to kill me. Just don't think about manually breathing. Yeah, no. Exactly, Nuker. Exactly. I was just like... Even if I swallowed glass... Oh, shit.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's a quiet night.
And I do mean multiple trips, because when I got back to the... Okay, God, let me see what this is here. For some reason, marble and glass don't play well together. I've had trips to the ER before when I visited a friend's house and tried putting a glass cup down on the counter. And I do mean multiple trips, because when I got back to their house, I managed to break some stitches open and start bleeding again. Jesus Christ, Parasitus. Are you okay? Like, obviously this didn't happen recently, but still, goddamn.
Radar alert. We've picked up a suspicious...
I touched the radar bubble. I touched the radar bubble. Yeah, no, it's... Okay. Let's try that again. Retry. Same aircraft.
Avoid flying over enemy patrol boats on the river or you'll be spotted.
Ah, those are boats.
Before that happens. Keep an eye on your HUD and avoid the enemy radar net.
Okay, here we go.
Boats report. This is patrol. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's a quiet night.
Gunboat. It's gonna be popping up soon. Gonna want to take it out as soon as we have a firing solution.
You'll be done.
Done.
Can't wait till my patrol is over. You say that again, I'm gonna die of boredom real soon. There's so
Yeah,
many
no.
boats on the
Boredom's
water,
not what's gonna kill you here, fam. Boredom's not what's gonna kill you here, familia. I don't know what makes you think that. Boop. Oh, God.
One down. Do you read me, Griffith One? Sir.
Oh, it touched the fucking, touched the ground. Jesus Christ. Yeah, pull, splat. Exactly, Nuker, exactly.
Enemy patrol boats on the river or you'll be spotted. Destroy them before that happens.
So, I see our route now, okay. Thankfully, this one's pretty straightforward.
Avoid the enemy radar
Because I've done some of these missions. I remember some of these missions where you have to fly through radars are a fucking nightmare because it's a maze that have multiple dead ends, and there's like multiple dead ends. There was a 3-week period in high school where I was left to fend at home to fend for myself. So of course, like any teenager would, I spent most of that at a friend's house because I didn't want to cook for myself. Ah. And that's how you got cut to pieces. And that's how you got cut to ribbons.
Patrol is over. You say that again, I'm gonna die of boredom real soon. There's so many boats out on the water, no one could ever slip through.
Okay. Don't worry. Take the turn deliberately. We've got the space.
That? What, the enemy? My mistake. It was just a reflection of the tower searchlight on the water.
Don't touch the radar. Don't touch the radar.
In any case,
Watch our altitude.
this really is a great spot. We should get through a little fishing on a break. Once the damn Morellians are taken care of, you can fish all you want.
All right, we got a straight shot from here.
Just have to wait.
Literally the day after my folks left. Oh my God, Parasitus. Wow. Immediately just decide that, you know, like, day after your folks leave, you're just gonna go and get yourself shredded. And not in a good way. Good. Seems like we've caught them unaware.
Now get in there and attack the base.
Let's cause some havoc then, shall we? Bombs away, bombs away. Ooh. You too. Also, wow, the B2s disappear even when they're on the ground.
Nothing so far. Nothing on radar. Send out an intercept squadron. Scramble. How many planes? I don't know. I'm not even sure we're being attacked. Are you? Yes. Can't you hear that? That's an Aurelian fighter.
Intercept squadron? I don't think so, my boys.
Clear. Nemesis. No, you've just been waiting until now to strike.
I don't think so. You're not getting those interceptors up.
It was so sudden. Half of them are still on the ground.
Turn. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Watch those AA guns. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. Seems like they inherit my angular velocity. So it's gonna be like first gen armored core, where I've got to steady the plane before I drop, otherwise I'm gonna miss. Well, this is gonna be tricky. I think we've got it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, they really don't like me. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. Again, I was like trying to use the rudder, and every time I do that, I accidentally hit the fast forward button because I forget that they're the same. Woo! Turn. Come on, come on, come on. Got it. Watch that gunfire. Watch that gunfire. Interceptors are going up. Let's deal with them first. You are not getting off the runway today, sir. No. I'll use just the ones that are already up and that AA gun. We should be able to... Dude, I've been on fire 3 times, one of which was on purpose. You really think after the miracle of surviving my childhood, I'd come out a perfectly sane adult? Fuck. As a 3-year-old, I love being underground. So I would just explore the storm drains and a cave near the edge of the forest. Yeah, no, it's a fucking miracle you're alive. That's all I'm going to say on that one, Parasitas. It's like, you remind me of Bird when it comes to just not being able, like not understanding how to avoid danger. You remind me of Bird and all the stories that Bird has told with Sigrid, where she's like which stuff like the bed heater and so on, where it's just like, wait, how are you still alive? How? Are you okay?
3 miles to touchdown. To touchdown.
Coming down, coming down, coming down.
1 mile to touchdown.
Cut our airspeed. And then just follow in the glide slope.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
There we go. God, landing in this is always so awkward because it's like you want to be going, you want to be going way slower than you think, and then you're just gonna you would use your angle of attack, you'd use your pitch to control your direction, but you're not used to thinking like. But it's hard to think like that because unlike an actual flight sim,
Sachana Air Base, air power from the base. I have the feeling that.
Because unlike an actual flight sim, you'll be there doing that, and everything just feels so jerky. It's nowhere near as smooth. The transition into the glide slope is nowhere near as smooth as it is in an actual flight sim. So you're just sitting there thinking, oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I need more speed. No, it's not going to work. And then you end up coming in too fast and slowing down at the very last second as a result. The wasteland. What are you?
We have obtained intelligence that with the Sachana Air Base in our hands, LASAF has abandoned. However, the enemy is concentrating ground
about to attack Santa Elva.
To be costly later on. It would be best to
So,
take the presence
we're gonna
if
go
enemy special forces are allowed to make their way inside Santa.
So we gotta take care of these guys. Looks like a lot of transport vehicles. So we're probably gonna want to bring either these or these. I'm thinking these because the missiles can only hit one target at a time. So we're gonna stick with bombs and see if we can use the blast radius to our advantage here. Aircraft are 400 point targets. We need 4,000. Okay. Oh, A-10s take 3 hits. That's right. A-10s take 3 hits. There was a storm drain near Grandma's that was fed into by an irrigation ditch, so a clear way to get into the city's storm drain system. Parasitus, why? Seriously, just why? That's all I want to know is just why. Good, we're already 1/5 of the way there. Good. Another one there, already 1/4 of the way there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Might actually even be worth chasing that A-10. We've already softened it up, and it's coming in for an attack on us. Let's make him regret that. Perfect. What do we got here? Looks like multiple structures standing still. So soft targets that shouldn't have any real resistance to bomb impacts. I don't think they are going to. Just letting you know that right now. Yeah, that's not working for you right now. Because I have already spotted you. I have already determined your location, and Ordnance is on its way. Goodbye. I don't know. I'm 200% convinced I'm a Jedi. The missile already knows where it needs to go. Exactly, Nuker. The missile knew before it even left where it was going. You had no hope of surviving this encounter. Wow, we're almost there. 500. 500 left. Actually, not even. Not even. It was 480. What do we got here? Looks like another armored column with AA. Looks probably going to try and set up a position to stop me from doing any more damage. Not going to work for him, though.
Please continue to attack the enemy.
Okay. God. So, what name is straight? I don't know what it is, Parasitus. I don't know what it is. It sounds ridiculous, whatever it is, and that's honestly, I'd say that's a good sign. Straight title, like, is it actually just called straight title robot anime? Because that sounds incredibly absurd. That sounds incredibly absurd, and now you've got me curious about looking to see what that is. Damn. The other thing I was watching recently with Atlas and Paladin that was surprisingly good was Shangri-La Frontier, which in a nutshell, so Shangri-La Frontier is this guy who goes out of his way to play bad games and try to beat them, eventually gets tired from playing too many bad games, and the guy at his shop says, hey, why don't you take a break and play something good for once? He does, and because he's so used to playing bad games, He's so used to playing bad games, he's just really good now that he's playing a normal game. It's such a better approach to something like Sword Art Online, because like it's like Sword Art Online, you know, they're all in the MMO or whatever, and it sucks, right? Sword Art Online is trash, but because the big thing with this is like, you know, it's not like, oh, he's amazing, he's great at everything, and he never has to struggle, he never has like any conflict or whatever. Because that's why Kirito is a dog shit character. But this is just, it's fun because it's using the examples of like how bad games do things that make them broken. And it just plays off so well. It reminds me of actually, I know exactly what it reminds me of, and you're gonna think I'm crazy for this, but hear me out. Do you remember Make You Black Company? The anime about, ooh, hello, Mr. Ace Pilot. Rage. So I think we know who survived Ace Combat 7 then. That canonically means that we killed Scream. If Rage is here to fight us, that means we canonically killed Scream. Well, there goes Rage. How many rounds we got left? 26 missiles, 2 minutes to go. Let's see if we can just wipe the map clean. Let's see if we can just wipe the map clean. I think we're gonna not, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to pull it off, but if we do, it'd be hilarious. It's so bad. Like, just conceptually, SAO is just so bad because Kirito, like I said, Kirito never has to overcome anything. He never has to like grow as a person. He's just the best because he's Kirito and he's magical and he's amazing and it's disgusting and I hate it. Honestly, that is the rule with SAO. Now that I'm remembering, if it does it have Kirito in it? No, then it has a chance. Yes, it's shit. That is the golden rule for anything related to SAO. Does it have Kirito in it? If not, might be okay. If it does, automatic dog shit.
Look, a brilliant fighter. It looks like a small squadron.
Although there is one exception to this rule, and it's entirely because of the nature of what it is, and that is SAO abridged. And that's because it's an abridged series. The entire reason SAO abridged works is because it's an abridged series. Also, remember those fuel trucks are with those convoys. The 3D animation in what looks like dog shit, Parasitus. If you're talking about Shangri-La Frontier, then absolutely they're playing it up for shits and giggles. They're oh no, you mean the straight tolerable robot anime. That's right. You mean straight title robot anime, wherever the hell that is. That has the 3D animation that looks like dog shit, but they're playing it, but you think they're playing it up. Oh my god, I've had Blue Archive music stuck in my head for like the past 3 days, by the way. I don't even play Blue Archive. Like, I don't even play Blue Archive. And I've had Blue Archive soundtrack stuck in my head for the past like 3 days. Oh shit. Ace Combat X actually has secondary explosions? They didn't do this again until 7. They didn't do this again until 7. What the hell? Why is X so much better than so many of the other games in this series that people always talk about? It has secondary explosions. It has a campaign map. Why did X do so much cool stuff and people don't talk about it? Why do people always talk about 5 even though it sucks? As if it's like some magical thing, like, oh, it's the greatest game of the series. It's the Holy Trinity. Dude, 5 sucks. I'm sorry. It's bad. It's not the worst thing ever. Like, there's like real Kusoge out there. It's not like proper Kusoge, but as far as an entry in the Ace Combat series goes, it's just mediocre. And yet people like hype it up so hard. I hate it.
Target destruction ratio achieved. Please continue to attack the enemy.
Where was that Hamlet unit? Were they over this way? Got him! You're not getting away. I see you and I know what you're planning. Get back here. Die. Goodbye.
What? The Hamlet unit's been eliminated?
Takes care of those. Bombs away, bombs away. Ah, I gotta remember the angular momentum.
Griffith 1.
The robots are mirroring. This sounds like some Dime Dollar level bullshit, Parasitus. This sounds like some if you ever seen Dime Dollar is such bullshit that it's hilarious. It's so bad it's hilarious. This sounds like Dime Dollar.
Fired. It looks like a small squad. The cell is crushed. Don't be fooled by their numbers. It's limited.
That's the level of bullshit we're dealing with here. This sounds like Dime Dollar.
All troops move out. Get to Santa Elva together. Don't worry about a few casualties. Just concentrate on a mission. Don't make yourselves a target. Spread out.
Hit the fuel car, turn away.
Make them eat hot laces lit. Idiots. Our target is Santa Elva. Forget about him. The fuel truck's been hit. The surrounding vehicles were caught in the explosion. Keep a safe distance or you'll be toast.
I might have to watch this now, Parasitus, because like I said, everything you're saying about this just sounds hilarious. I'm hoping it's one of those things where, like you said, they're doing it on purpose. No. They have to strike a difficult balance. Let me put it that way. If they want to make this work, they have to strike a difficult balance. How do you...
The Hamlet unit survived. They're the key to taking back Santa Elva. Don't let them get taken out. This is a Hamlet unit. All units, keep the enemy away from our position. The contents of this tank are worth more than hundreds to you.
Fuel car. Boom! Where's the Hamlet unit now? That's the real that's the $1 million question. Now where's the Hamlet unit? Got him! Pull away, come back around. We got 2 more left to go. They should be pretty easy pickings though. Up. Had the wrong weapon selected for that. Had the wrong weapon selected. Because there's a fuel car there. We want to take advantage of that. Boom.
Please continue to attack the enemy.
Just leaves you here. Oh shit! A surviving Hamlet vehicle? No, sir, not allowed.
What? The Hamlet unit's been eliminated?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Got him! Watch those SAM sites. That's what killed us the last 2 times. Come around. Come up, 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 up. Hello there, Venue Crayon. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? We're, like I said, we are in the, frankly, criminally underrated Ace Combat X. What have you been up to? Come around, come around, come around, come around, come around, come around. Fox 2, Fox 2. Okay, they're gonna need an additional hit to take out. Let's see if that one's got a fuel car with them. Doesn't look like it. Okay, bombs it is.
Sam destroyed.
Tank left over. Looks like they were just outside the blast radius. Been looking at my phone for a rather concerning period of time. Yeah, no, we've all had those days. We've all had those days, Venue. It's like, you just find yourself looking at you find out like, oh my God, have I just been looking at my phone all day? Ah! You haven't done anything productive, or at least it feels like you haven't. Like, you probably started the day with goals and shit, and there's like, you haven't done any of them at all. And it's the worst shit. I know the exact feeling. Okay, come over here. Watch those SAMs. Pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. We got fucked on last time we did that. We don't want to repeat that. I have done actually nothing productive. I just fell down. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You have done nothing productive. I bet you started the day with goals too, didn't you? Like I said, we've all had those days. You start the day, you've got goals, and then, like you said, you just fall down into a chair with your phone, maybe it's charger, and nothing happens. Are any of those a fuel car? Oh, one of them might be, one of them might be, one of them might be. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. That looks like it might be a fuel car. Perfect. Where is it? Got him. Tank in the open. Let's fix that. Come around. The worst for me, I don't know about you. The worst for me is when I start playing Mahjong. I'll just start playing Mahjong and nothing happens. Nothing happens because I'm just over here playing Mahjong. Ooh. And time becomes an illusion. I'll start playing Mahjong and time, and the concept of time just disappears. Got the ace. Beautiful. 2 pilots left and something up far in the north. That won't be the Hamlet unit, but we're probably going to go for it anyways, just to make sure it doesn't escape, because I don't want any survivors. And they'll chase me anyways. As long as I keep an eye out to make sure they're not like actually getting a lock on me and firing, I'll be fine. Hell, looks like I might actually, nope, never mind. Never mind, they're quicker than I thought. What are you? Oh, you have a star next to you. You have a star next to you. We definitely can't let you escape. You're important. Come on, let's party. Ah, right as I launched them too. I'll just usually talk to bots or character. Oh, oof. After this war, my plane will be all white because they ran out of space to mark my tonnage. Oh, man. Ah, yeah.
Enemy ground forces have been all but wiped out. For the time being, we can turn our attention away from the Kalana steppes and towards more pressing matters. Several members of the Special Forces were among the soldiers. Had they succeeded in infiltrating Santa Elva, it's good to see you make it.
Well, sit down because I'm lonely as hell. You all right, Venue? You okay? Because I mean, you're going through it. You going through it, man? Hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing all right. Because like, yeah, it's one thing to just have those, like I said, have those days where just nothing happens because you just get distracted. But okay, good. I just want to make sure you're not going through it. Is all. Just want to make sure you're not going through it. The intro straight up has. Oh, wait, what? Parasitus? Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at this then. I don't know what the hell this is, but I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at this. And we've got a big decision for the future. We've got a big decision for the future because I think this is where we are gonna call it for tonight. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And I definitely need to call it for tonight. I definitely need to call it for tonight after that. So, I just saw something very important. Yeah, no, Kick, I'm afraid that's gonna have to not be here. That's gonna have to not be here. Because I don't want to get in trouble for that. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Yeah, no. It's one thing to have people posting that. It's one thing for people to post that. It's another thing when you repost it here. For fuck's sake. So, let's see. God damn it, I need to stop hitting that. Let's see who I can send y'all off to. Let's see who I can send y'all off to. Cause that was annoying to see. Who have we not rated in a while? Not the worst thing in the world. Like I said, I just had to delete the message, but still. Oh no, just Kick posted something. Also, thank you for the follow, Venue Crayon. Kick posted something he shouldn't have. That's all, Derving. It's not, like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just exercise some better judgment next time is all I'm gonna say on that, Kick. So I just had to go and delete it, and that's just kind of annoying and kind of ruin the mood. I'm gonna have to yell at him over that. Like, please don't, like, mentioning it is one thing. Mentioning the leaks of classified information to the War Thunder forums is one thing. Directly posting them is another. That's the thing right there. Don't do that. If you hear about something, go ahead and mention it. Don't post it, because that could get me in trouble. Just please don't do that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Don't do that. Let's see. Who have we raided? Who have we not raided? I know who we're gonna raid. I know exactly who we're gonna raid, actually. So we're gonna go say hello to... Actually, no, I don't know who we're gonna raid. Let me look here real quickly again. I had an idea, but then I lost it. Actually, I do know who we're gonna raid. I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna go see what Peony's up to. We're gonna go see what Peony's up to. Because Ooblets is a very cute little game. Last time I saw her play it, last time I saw it. I forgot the Y. God damn it. God damn it! How do I keep spelling this wrong? Peony? Playing? Possum. There we go! There! Now I got it right! Now I got it right! Ah! But as always, if you aren't already, you can follow me on Twitter, join me on Discord, or if you want to try something new, I've also been working on Guilded, which is a Discord alternative that basically takes a lot of the features Discord locks behind a paywall and has them available right out of the box. So if you want to give that a shot, you can find it here. You can find it right there. And at some point, I really need to do a command for my Blue Sky profile as well, because for the love of God, I need a reason to use that. And as for the raid message, what should the raid message be tonight? I think I know what we're gonna go with. Actually, no, I don't know. I do know what we're gonna go with, because I've been wanting to use this for a little while now. And also, if you have emotes, you can always attach those. Although I need to do new emotes. I need to get new emotes done or do new emotes at some point, because I've only got a few.